Hey guys, Matt here. Welcome back to this week's portfolio update. I like to show my portfolio once a week, once every other week, somewhere around that, as I believe that sets me apart from the other stock YouTubers out there, and that I show my receipts. And all the way until today, I think as late as Thursday evening, I was pretty happy about this update, about this video, because by the end of Thursday, I had broken 69K. Nice. And then today, in one day, all that got taken away. It all got blown away. I mean, the market, it started with Snap, which crashed, I think, 38 some odd percent after earnings. And yeah, it's been rough. The market fell with it. And yeah, I mean, heck, take a look at Gevo. Like, Gevo released some massive news today and some pretty big news today. I may cover that in its own video, but I mean, American Airlines is a major is a major airline here, and Gevo just signed an agreement. Now, this is one of those 2026 ones, but they signed an agreement with a major airline, and the stock initially did very well. It was an 11% rise today, and then of course the market did its thing, and then in which case it dropped like 18.7% from that, and now we are sitting by the day at a 10% drop on a day with good news. The drops were across the board. We got Meta falling another 7.6%. They got earnings next week. And I think everyone's pretty shaken up by the whole Snap earnings about their... I think they made some sort of remark about ad revenue going down. And for platforms that a lot of their money comes from ad revenue, yeah, that gets investors a little nervous, so to speak. And so, yeah, Meta dropped 7.6%. Like Palantir dropped, erasing a fraction of its gains over the past week. Tesla did really well, but I mean, you knew that Tesla's going to continue to do well. Verizon, now AT&T released earnings in which, you know, they were pretty good earnings except for one part with the free cash flow that investors didn't like, and so the stock dropped. Verizon, now I haven't digested all of Verizon's earnings yet, but I do know that they missed numbers, like operational numbers again, which, yeah, that's got me a little worried about Verizon. Now, I'm a Verizon customer. I'm very happy to be a Verizon customer. I've been one for a decade or more. And even from coming from a Verizon fanboy, yeah, I'm a little concerned about this stock. Like, I think it's short term. I think once the market recovers or the economy recovers, I think this will bounce back. But yeah, I'm going to have to watch these numbers for, you know, the next couple of quarters. Now, as far as the moves I made, if you missed my portfolio update last week, I have a new strategy. So instead of $1,500 a month, now I deposit $3,000 every month. And then by the week, on Monday, I deposit $300. So every week on Monday, I put $300 into a growth stock. And every Wednesday or Thursday, I put $300 into a value stock. So about last week, I put in $500. This week, I put in an extra $1,000. And with my growth stock, I put in money into Meta. No surprise there. And on Wednesday, I put in $300 into Walgreens. Those are the moves I made. Now, let's talk about what I'm going to do next week. Now, as far as my future plans, this drop-off, I mean, I'm pretty desensitized to it. But this has been happening for on some scale for a year and a half. Like, I've been watching my portfolio drop in pieces, in sectors, for a year and a half, and this has been pretty stressful. Like, it's been stressful for my portfolio. It's been stressful for my YouTube channel. Like, my growth is stunted. Like, for a channel that bases itself on my portfolio and its performance, to see this stagnate for so long, yeah, I've taken a hit. But I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to lay down and die. I'm going to use this as an opportunity, and I'm going to keep investing and sticking to my plan. So, what am I going to do next week? Monday, I'm going to put $300 into a growth stock. It will probably be Meta. I've been thinking of taking a diversion and putting some money into ARK. So I might put that $300 into ARK. But I'll probably decide Monday, depending on what the stock movement is when the market opens. But it will probably be Meta. Now, on Wednesday, if AT&T is still down, I might put money into that. Now, my normal plan dictates I will put it into my lowest stock, like my lowest value stock, which would normally be Verizon, but I'm a little worried about Verizon. I don't quite know. I'll need to look through this over the weekend to see if I want to keep putting money into Verizon. I don't quite know how I want to play this, but I know for sure that on Wednesday, if this stock continues to be low, I'm going to put money into AT&T. So I'm going to start that back up, at least for the time being. But anyways, take care, have a great day, and eat your vegetables.